Hey students,
Hey guys.
this is your e-learning video for April 21st. Before we get started with our game plan, we have a couple announcements that we'd like to talk to you guys about.
So first, we're going to have another optional Zoom on Friday at noon. So we will post the information about that. Again, it's optional, but we really love seeing your faces and hanging out for a little while. It's nice to catch up with you guys.
Yeah, and the same thing, principal, hop in, hop out. You can come in a little bit later or you can leave a little bit earlier depending on what you have to do. The other announcement that we have is something that you actually saw in yesterday's post, and that's your interest survey. We've gotten a lot of really cool and really great responses about topics you'd like to learn more about as they relate to American Experience. So just to give you guys a little bit of context where you're going with this and really what the purpose of it is, Mrs. Cottrell and I have been thinking, and we're kind of like, why not have, like, why not just go crazy, right? So we're kind of scrapping all the plans that we had for the end of the year. And we are going to make some kind of cool independent learning topics you want to explore about project. To be quite honest, we don't have all the details. We don't really have many details at this point. We're going to figure it out as we go. But what we do know is that we want you guys to create some kind of project about topics that you are interested in, that you care about as they relate to American Experience. And you guys started to put together a list of topics that you're interested about. So at this point, we have about half of you guys that responded. If you haven't already responded, please do so ASAP. Mrs. Cottrell, what are some of the topics we have?
I mean, we've got 80s, we've got serial killers, we've got conspiracy theories. So there are really no limits to what you want to explore. So, whatever it is that you want to learn more about, you should let us know. We're hearing some really cool ideas. There's some civil rights interest,
Fashion, music,
fashion, really cool.
cool stuff. So here's the thing. Again, we want you to work on something that you are interested in, right? And who knows, someone that you may have never talked to might be interested in exactly the same thing that you are. So we'd like you to, if you haven't already answered the survey, make sure you do that. It's called Interest Survey. It's in the post from April 20th. If you have already done so and you're like, maybe I want to rethink my submission, submit another answer, right? You could just fill out the things that you want to learn about. By the end of this week, our goal is to create a list of topics and then start putting you guys into groups and having you guys start to talk to each other about it. Okay?
We're excited.
We're really excited. This is going to be cool. But we're on this journey together, right? We're all kind of not knowing what's going to happen. But the cool thing about it is, too, you guys, if this is something that you really love, Mrs. Cottrell and I want to integrate into our future curriculums. And right now with e-learning, we have a lot of room to play with and kind of do some cool things. And what you'll really be doing is you're setting the foundation for maybe possible future e-learning should it have to be a thing again. So we appreciate you guys taking on this responsibility with us.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. On the schedule for today, the first thing we have for you is a Google form. Just a few quick questions about the reading, Love and Spin. And then there's a handout, Critical Thinking About Spin. It just gives you a few quick passages and asks you to put them in your own words and then talk about really what they mean, big picture. It shouldn't take you too long. Make sure you change color your font and read the full instructions for that.
After you finish up with some of the things they carried work, you will be kind of looking at the Vietnam War. So you should have at this point learned a little bit more about the context of it and some of the events that were happening. What you're going to be doing now is you'll be looking at a series of 3 political cartoons on the escalation of the Vietnam War and trying to understand the commentary on how the war progressed. So one quick note, and it's in the directions in the document as well, to answer the questions about the political cartoon, double click the image and you'll get a pop-up it's called Google Drawing, and you'll type into the boxes in the pop-up and then click save and close, and that's how you'll save your responses. Once you do that, you have a homework assignment, a little bit of reading.
Yep. You're going to be reading the next chapter. It's called On the Rainy River. It's one of my favorite chapters in the book, so I hope you enjoy it.
All right, so we know that there was a lot at once in that video, but just to kind of give you a quick overview at the end: 1, Zoom meeting on Friday; 2, do the interest survey, go wild; and then 3 was the game plan for today. Okay?
Take care, guys.
Bye, guys. Have a good day.